In this lesson, we're going to talk about writing great headlines. Let's get started. People receive tons of emails every day. You might have unread email messages that can range from hundreds to thousands of emails that you don't bother to read. Subject headlines create first impressions to your recipients. Most of the time, the subject headlines are the basis for opening an email message or not. How good your subject line is will decide if it will be clicked, opened, and read by your recipients. As an email marketer who wants to get more clicks on their messages, you must learn how to write great headlines that will spark interest from your recipients. Great subject headlines work since it sends a message to the recipient that they will benefit from reading your message. Before you craft your email headlines, you must take into account your audience. Ask yourself these questions. Who is your audience? What actions do you want them to do? Your goal will determine what your email headline should contain. Let's take a look at some email headlines that may catch people's attention. Create an urgency. People have a tendency to act on purchasing something if there's a deadline for it. For instance, they can avail of the 50% discount only for today. Add time to it, and they will be more willing to act early before the time ends. People fear on missing out on a great deal. Lists headline. Numbers attract people's attention. People are naturally drawn to digits. If you include numbers lists, like what you see in blogs, people who see numbers on subject emails are more likely to open your email. Impose curiosity. You need to leave a tiny bit of information that will pique your readers' curiosity. If you tell in your headline what your readers know and what they don't know, you're producing a feeling of deprivation that prompts the viewer to click on your headline to know more about your message. Spoon feeding. People want to get the fastest and easiest way possible to get results. Headlines that are crafted with a sense that the recipient will be able to do something that will be 10 times faster than doing it normally are more likely to catch one's attention and they will click on it. Ask a question. Questions let the recipients think about how the topic applies to their lives. They might have similar experiences in the past, and also they might be curious about the possible suggestions of such behavior. They might think that they can learn about it in your message. If the reader can relate to the question, then they are more likely to click on your email. Retargeting. This is usually common for people who visit an e-commerce website, added a few items, but did not check out and purchase the products. They are interested in the products they added, but they did not act on it right away. If people have created an account, you will have their email ID and you'll be able to send them an email reminding them about the items they added to their cart. The most common headlines for this is reminding people to complete their purchase. Your subject headline is what makes your readers click, open, and read your email message. If you want to get more click-through rates on your email campaigns, then you must craft your headline that will attract your subscribers to click on your email. Now that you know about writing great headlines, we can now proceed to the next topic, write compelling emails. I'll see you there. Hello guys! In this lesson, we're going to talk about writing compelling emails. Let's get started. You've already taken the time to craft your email headline, and people get curious and interested in your headline and they clicked on it. The first step to successful email marketing is for your email to get clicked on once your recipient sees your subject headlines. So what's next? The next step is to make your content compelling enough that they finish reading your content. Let's take a look at some tips on how you can write compelling email content. First, keep it short. Long emails are boring to read. It will take time for people to finish reading your message, and they don't like to spend so much time in finishing a long message. People have short attention spans, so making your email content brief, concise, and direct will make your readers appreciate the message more, leaving them wanting to know more about your email. Personalize it. People read messages from the people they expect to hear from, especially from someone they know. They trust this person and they do have a genuine relationship with them. Having an emotional connection with your readers will make them feel that they are on a personal relationship with you. Next, keep your subject and content in line. Your email content must deliver the promise that you have in your headline. It is important to keep your word since people would trust you more if you do so, and you will succeed in your campaigns if you do this. Your subscribers clicked on your email because of the curiosity it sparked with your headline. If you don't deliver the content such as promised in your subject headline, then your subscribers will see you as a fraud and a spammer. As a marketer, you want to avoid that from happening. Talk about the recipient. Talk in the second person point of view. Make it all about the reader. Value their time in reading your email. You have to make use of the word you more often rather than I or we. It is the best voice for email marketing since it makes it unique. Doing this will let your readers relate more with what you want to tell them in your message. Next, focus on the benefits. If you're writing someone a message, do not talk all about selling them the features of your products or services. Talk about what they can get out of it. If they know the benefits that it could give them, then they will be eager to know more about your product. Doing this will make them understand what is special about the product and might consider your brand. Try to story tell. People love stories. If you try making stories that will be relevant to your headline, then people will continue to read and finish your email message until they finish your story. They will be curious to know what happened to someone in the story that lead them to their success. Remember to write emails with the intent of giving value to your readers. You can write email messages as if you're writing to everyone you know. Don't write as if you're talking to a stranger. Write as if you already know them on a personal level. Mention the benefits that they can get from using your products or services, so they can realize that they want it and convert them as your customer. Tell a good story that you can connect with how people can get the result that you promise.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and go to technicforce.com for more tools and training.